God, heal my hidden wounds. Welcome to this quiet space. If you carry wounds that others do not see, if your heart aches in ways you cannot always explain, you are not alone. This prayer is for the silent battles, the invisible hurts, and the healing that God is already beginning in you. God, there are places in me that I barely acknowledge. Hurts I have buried so deep that even I forget they are there until they surface again. Wounds that formed not from a single blow, but from 1,000 small ones. Words I pretended did not matter. Moments I brushed aside. Betrayals I told myself to move past without ever really healing. You see every one of them, even the ones I tried to hide from myself. Sometimes I wonder if healing these hidden places even matters. After all, life keeps moving. Responsibilities pile up. People expect smiles, conversations, participation. And so I do it. I show up. I move forward. But inside, parts of me still limp. Parts of me still hesitate. Parts of me still ache. I know you are calling me to something deeper than survival. You are calling me to freedom. Freedom from the lies I believed when I was hurt. Freedom from the fear that it will happen again. Freedom from the walls I built to protect myself, but that now only isolate me. Freedom from the shame that says I should be over this by now. You are not ashamed of how long my healing takes. You are not impatient with my process. You are not asking me to hide these wounds from you. You are inviting me to bring them into the light, to stop pretending they do not exist, to stop carrying them alone, to let your hands be the ones that tend to them with tenderness and truth. I am tired of patching myself up just enough to function. I want real healing, deep healing, lasting healing, healing that reaches into the places I have not dared to bring into prayer before. Lord, meet me there, in the memory I still avoid, in the conversations that replay in my mind, in the patterns I cannot seem to break, in the fear that rises when I get too close to hope, in the ache that lingers when everyone else has forgotten. Meet me in the layers I thought were too tangled to unravel. I want to trust you with the parts of me that feel too messy to name. It is easier sometimes to numb it, to distract myself, to stay busy, to focus on everyone else's needs instead of facing my own pain. But I know those things do not heal me. They only bury the hurt deeper. And buried pain always finds a way to the surface eventually. I do not want to live like that anymore. I want to be whole. I want to move through life without bracing for the next wound. I want to love freely without fear. I want to believe that I am not too damaged to be made new. You are the God who heals not just the obvious wounds, but the hidden ones too. The ones we carry silently. The ones that do not show up in medical charts, but carve their own kind of scars across our hearts. You know exactly where I need healing most. Even if I cannot name it yet. Even if I am too afraid to look too closely. You are already there, ready to restore what was broken and mend what was torn. Help me be brave enough to open my heart to you fully, to let you into every room, every shadow, every place I have kept locked away. Shine your light there, not to shame me, but to heal me, not to condemn me, but to free me. I believe you are kind enough to handle my brokenness. I believe you are strong enough to carry my pain. I believe you are gentle enough to walk with me through every memory and every moment of healing that I need. Stay with me, Lord, even when I hesitate, even when it hurts, even when I want to turn away. Keep pulling me back to you. Keep reminding me that real healing is worth the journey, and that I do not have to walk it alone. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to live unburdened, to wake up without the old fears whispering in the background, to walk into relationships without carrying suspicion or guardedness, to trust joy when it comes, instead of flinching, waiting for it to be taken away. God, you know how much I long for that. You know how often I have tried to force it through willpower alone. Smile bigger, work harder, distract myself longer, but none of it ever touched the places that hurt the most. None of it ever made the fears leave for good. Only you can do that. You do not ask me to pretend. You ask me to come, weary, wounded, unsure, and you promise not to leave me the same. I am learning that healing sometimes looks like facing things I would rather avoid, sitting with the memories instead of rushing past them, letting the tears come instead of choking them back, being honest with myself and with you about how much it still hurts. Not because you want me to stay stuck in the past, but because you want to heal it properly, not patch it over with distractions. There are parts of my story that still sting when I think about them, places where trust was broken, words spoken over me that still echo in my mind, decisions I made out of fear or desperation that left scars I do not talk about. I bring them all to you now. I do not want to keep living from a place of fear. I do not want old wounds to shape my future. I do not want the places where I was hurt to define what I believe about myself or about you. You say I am loved, even with my cracks and bruises. You say I am chosen, even with my hesitation and doubts. You say I am new, even when I feel weighed down by old pain. Help me to believe that. Help me to live like someone who is being healed, not someone who is beyond it. Help me to walk in the truth that I am not too broken for you, that my healing is not impossible, that what feels too heavy for me is never too heavy for you. May you walk forward with courage, even if your steps are slow. May your heart heal more deeply with each passing day. May the presence of God remind you that your wounds are not the end of your story. You are loved. You are healing. You are whole in Him. If this prayer spoke to your heart, stay connected with us. There is more waiting for you, more prayers, more songs, more words of healing and hope. Subscribe to the channel, join our journey of faith, and keep letting God meet you right where you are. You are never walking alone.